Hi, welcome back to Comicbook Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin, and the man who needs no introduction. That's your cue,
Oh, that's my
Brian.
part.
Oh, damn
Brian.
it, Brian.
Hey there.
Uh, so, for those of you who have been catching MTG on the weekends, you know Brian usually sounds like the teacher from the Peanuts, where you hear him talking, be like, wah, 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 magical, wah. So I figured that out and I added an audio output capture. And for those of you at home who are tech savvy or over the age of 5, you're probably going, duh. But, anyways, we figured this out. And now we're going to start playing Magic. But really, it's not about Magic because this topic today is going to be about the price, the future price of modern, and where modern's going to go financially in the up and coming year because Wizard has announced that they will no longer be doing master products. So what Brian, you give that what, 6 months, 3 months till next year? The end December?
It'll probably be 1 year that they can keep it good. If not, surprise everyone in December with some sort of not a master product, but some sort of eternal masters kind of thing.
Yeah,
Without actually calling it.
yeah, they won't call it modern masters. It will be probably like eternal reprints, something. Right?
Exactly.
They might as well call it that. Oh, oops, wrong one. Okay, get back. So I'm going to be challenging Brian. And, excuse me. Let's see. So I've been messing around with my little Boros deck. Excuse me. Sorry. My little Boros Angel deck. So for those of you at home, really the best way for Arena is just grind out gold and buy packs. Every now and then do the little special events to have fun, but that's pretty much it until you get the deck you want, and then you can start using that gold to play in other events that cost gems. But the best way
I would say
to
the draft is a pretty good way to make to just get gold and stuff. Get good cards from it.
yeah. Okay, so Ultimate Masters hit, and I said that I was going to be getting a box this weekend. Well, I changed my mind on that, and the reason why I changed my mind, which is, part of the topic we're talking about today is, we're talking, even if I get that at a somewhat of a discount for my friend Mike, we're still talking it's over $200. And over $200 for me to buy this box is not worth it for me at this moment. For those of you who've been watching my channel on both the comic book side and Magic Gallery, know that I like to talk about value and staying with a budget. For me to justify spending over $200 is easily 2 keys, right? So for those of you who just watch me just for the Magic the Gathering content, when I'm talking about keys and comic books, it's the equivalent of staples in Magic. The only difference is there are books. What the hell, dude? There's no need for that. Well, at least you didn't Ric Flair me and go, woo! Woo! This is a no-haul hell, dog.
We good, fam, we good.
You will feel the lick.
Oh, you're not gonna like this. For those of you at home, look what card I'm holding up. You do whatever you want. You say goodbye to Sarkhan. Oh hell no. Damn it. Alright.
Those of you at home, now you're about to watch and make a difficult decision.
No, there is no difficult decision. Not when you do Ixalan's binding.
Oh, we get Ixalan's bind.
I'll take care of Sarkon. Sarkon ain't going nowhere. So back to the conversation. So what it comes down to is, do I spend $200 on, a box that most of the cards, and I do mean most of the cards, are only going to go up in a little bit of value, and there's only a few cards that are going to go up and hold value. So, Brian, your opinion, besides Liliana of the Veil and Karn, name off another 3 big cards that are going to not only hold their value after 3 or 4 months, but then creep back up to almost their original price.
Well, I would say it depends, because the biggest part that from what I've seen, is that the first couple, like the day of and the day. Oh, really? The day leading up to Ultimate Masters,
Yeah.
like the prices on everything just fluctuated a ton, and so you saw Lily go from like 60 to what did we have? We had 60. We had I think at one point she dropped to 55. Ash is back up to 70. So I think once everything, like from what we're looking at right now, I think Lily and Karn have started to creep back up. Cavern of Souls has started to stabilize around 50. Snapcaster Mage is still around 50. Like, these are like the modern staples, right? Noble Hierarchs are going up. Tormaglyph has seemed to stabilize between like 45 to 50. And then Engineered Explosives just stayed at 30. So I think it just depends, but I'll say the biggest thing that I've seen so far is just the fact that we're looking at a set that's starting to stabilize, and we're going to see people stop trying to flood the market with all the product they have. Which, I mean, in turn, it just means that the big modern staples are just going to be out there, you know? And those are the ones we're seeing creep up. Everything else has stayed relatively the same. The mythics are the ones who are actually starting to hold their value again.
All right, I see that.
You see this beauty right here?
Okay, people, so I have this card that I showed in my hand. I can make him pay that way. Nope. I could throw this, and we could have fun.
Oh snap. Okay.
So here, no attacks.
Oh, it looks like someone forgot that
No.
that someone needs first strike.
No, don't worry about that.
Oh,
People
not to worry
saw
about that.
the card I had in my hand. Oh, that's some BS. Okay.
Now, how do I make him pay?
Well, you don't got no shenanigans, just this BS.
Just a 7/7 trample flying haste.
Yeah, I can deal with them.
Damn, confident. Let's go here and here. No, let's just go here.
You know how you deal with... Okay, look. So this card right here, and we're going to get back to Talk to Modern right now, but I got to teach Brian a lesson. So this card is cool. You're thinking fly in, trample, haste. If I were to kill it, if it would die, I exile it. And the key is, if it would die. At the beginning of your upkeep, you know I can't pronounce that name, people, so I'm not even going to try it. His exile with an A counter on it, remove an A counter. Then if Dari Gazar has no A counters on it, return to the battlefield. Sometimes you just gotta get rid of shenanigans, man, and this is the way you do it, because it said die. So, you know. He'll double stack it. I'm good. So those
No.
cards that you just named, and yes, they will. They will go up in value and hold their value. But let's look. Let's go back a few years. And Tamagoy's with holdings between 70 and 100. Even after reprints, right? It would slowly creep back up. But it's not going to see that this time around. It's going to hold around 50, 60 bucks, and I think that's where it's going to stay, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's been reprinted in every master set, I believe.
Yep.
So Goy fast, but I think Noble, Karn, that's you have Tron, humans, control decks, all of those ones use those cards. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that I'm not too concerned about the Goy because I think only a few decks use it now. But well, what are you doing here, friend?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I just gave him, I just mentored him. And I got rid of your other dragon.
Okay. Yeah, you do you. You do you. That's fine. That's fine.
It is fine.
No problems, friend.
And I really got to get a mixed track so I can be having it on the side and I can I'll play that song. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah, it. Quit playing this. Oh. You got one card in hand. You can double block her.
Woo! 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 Let's go here. Let's go here.
Oh, you didn't kick it last time, huh?
No, sir. Oh wait. Here.
That is interesting.
I did. It's a legendary token, so there can only be one token.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a legendary token myself. I was hoping I could have 3 dragons out, but
that's what I thought was going to happen for a second.
What was that?
That's what I thought was going to happen for a second. Okay. I really got to press this forward.
What you gonna do? Woo! Oh, he's coming in. He's coming. Let's think here. What do I want to do? Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna block.
Damn it. I wish that you would. I was like, I wonder if he'll pull a Joaquin and punt.
Yeah, I know, right? 4, 8, 10 damage. What that should be taking? I don't know if you run both in your deck.
You know, I run lightning strikes in this deck.
Do you run lightning strikes in this deck?
I think I run 4.
I don't think you do.
Are you calling it? All right.
That is the kind of thing you would do. So I think it's better if I protect my life total.
Yep. All right.
I wonder how this card would work with Tajik output.
I'm trying to think, what could you have in your hand? Because I took away two big pieces, especially Nicol Bolas. That shit was funny. And then to grab this fool. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Well, it depends. I'm not sure how this
No,
works.
that's a weird rule because I thought this
Yeah,
would be like a board wipe effect, but it nullifies that.
yeah. I think that's the
Is it a glitch?
no because Tajik says that he prevents damage. I think the right move would have been to Tajik first and then do it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
yeah, I think I misplayed that one. That was Team Cornell. I think the right play was to Lava Coil Tajik first,
Yeah.
then do the board wipe. Because I wasn't sure if Tajik would prevent group effects like that, but it does, because this prevent all non-combat damage dealt to other creatures control. Yeah, so it's not specific about target.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to punt. I was like, is it going to do it?
Yeah, I have to. I have to get the damage in.
Well, yeah, no, it's game, so.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yeah, now I know that about Tajik, though. So, Tajik, we got to get rid of him first, then board wipe.
Yeah. Well, the other one was, you know that bird or that siren where it can protect other creatures?
Yeah.
That's good against Settle, and I didn't know that. I thought that was some BS glitch.
Oh, no, you're talking about the one draw blue.
Yeah.
That you can, yeah, because it says target player, too. And Settle targets the player.
Oh, okay. I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah,
Hey,
Settle
lesson
specifically
learned.
target player. So
All
you
right.
can counter the spell.
So the majority of modern master cards will go back up in value, but they will not see the value that they once held before. Perfect example of that is the what's the black and blue creeping? Is it creeping tar pit? The ones that turn into lands,
Yeah.
the man lands or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
At one point, those cards were 20, what, 20, $25 a piece, 15 to 20,
Mhm. Yeah.
and they're like 5 right now. If maybe they'll get back up to 10, but
Well, I think it depends on the card because the modern staples will go up in value. Like Noble Hierarch, the last time it got reprinted, fell to $40, and before Ultimate Masters came out, no, I think it fell to even 30. And before Ultimate Masters came out, it was still at about 70 to 80. So, like the value does go up after if Wizards does not actually reprint anything, and
that's a big if.
true, but I mean, like, if they actually stick to that, even if they don't do it for like a year or two, the modern staple cards, the cards that are used in the tier decks, tier 1 decks, which would be Karn, Lily, for Jund, for Tron, Humans uses Noble Hierarch, Snapcaster using all control decks, Blue Moon decks, like all of those decks, you would see the prices go back up. The cards that you probably won't see as much is Mana Crypt because it's a more commander. Maybe some of like the legacy cards that are used, but yeah, I would say if it does go back up, it'll be a slow creep up, if anything.
Okay, so over this weekend, you cracked open a box. Now, what did you get first of all, what'd you get for your box topper?
So the box upper I got was Platinum Imperium.
Okay,
Imperium.
so hold
Yeah.
on. So Platinum and Imperial is what, a $30-$40 card?
Yeah, the box topper version is about 35, 40-ish.
And then with the rest of your box, would you say that you came close to breaking even or you did break even?
I would say for mine, I would say I'm probably a little bit under, simply because the cards' values have all kind of fallen.
Yeah,
Um, so, like for example, I got Dark Depths, which was like a $55 card, and now it's roughly around 20.
yeah,
Give it a year or two, they might go back up to close to 50 because it is used in Legacy. Um, but I would say the value right now on the cards is just so low that it's hard to really like the immediate result. If I were just to sell everything,
yeah.
I wouldn't get back what I've spent. If I hold on to the cards for like a year or two, I might be able to make back that money,
If they don't
assuming
reprint.
that they don't reprint it.
Yeah. And that's what,
But I mean, keep in mind though, some of those cards haven't been reprinted ever. So like Dark Depths and
yeah.
stuff has you only got one copy, right?
Well, if any of my listeners are out there and if they know any sites that show the history of the price of these toppers, because um, so you didn't get that right, and then you went and bought a topper from PSC Games in Edmond, Washington. Come on by for your Magic the Gathering needs. You bought a topper for them. How much did you pay?
So the store opened up a box to continue to sell cards
Yeah,
or packs of cards, and so when you open the box, the topper comes inside, and so they sold me the topper for 50. Um, and so it's a gamble, right? Because there are some toppers that are below $50. Um, but the topper that I got from that one was Karn Liberator.
wow, that was nice. And the reason why I asked if anybody knew what the history of the prices were was because at one point I remember when they were first giving out these toppers to everybody who couldn't get the Ravnica boxes, that they were sending out these, and somebody had it listed for like $400 or $500 for a Karn Liberated. And right now you can get these on TCG Player for like the market price is 169.48, but they're showing it 150, 152, 153. So while that's a great pickup for you, and if you hold on to that, that should be even a better one. I
Yeah,
feel bad for people who don't do their research or just do like impulse buys.
yeah,
Now, for those of you who have like $300-$400 to drop that kind of money on this game and not even sweat it, wait, well, that's good for you. But for the rest of us, don't buy into the hype. I preach that a lot about my comic book channel. My comic book channel is all about learning about value and how to assess value and how to make the most of your budget, with what money you have. Did you get
yeah.
anything? Did you get any cards that you were looking for? I guess that's the other important factor of this box.
Well, I would say the main thing to keep in mind is that this set wasn't really made for casual players.
No, it was not.
It was definitely more expensive. The cards that you're seeing in this set are more modern and legacy. They're definitely not the. It's definitely not the same thing for someone who's just like looking to buy a box of fun. And so, like for me, I got Dark Depths, Ulamog, I got a Tarmogoyf, I got let's see, I can't remember all the cards. Another Platinum, just
Yeah.
like I would say, like I said, I don't think I necessarily walked away with anything huge, but I could say like Zach or one of the other players there, he got a foil Noble and a foil Goyf.
Oh, Zach did?
So
Oh, nice. We're
yeah,
talking about Zach and not Junior, right?
right, correct, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, so like, and I would say like, and then because it comes, I've seen some boxes where they've gotten 2 to 3 foil rares,
Yeah.
And the foil rares in this set are like the rares are amazing in this set. Did you kill my dragon?
Yeah, I killed your dragon. He got
What is
exiled.
this? No.
I said F your dragon.
Who does that?
I don't need any of that nonsense around here. You think gauntlets like big dragons flying over their heads?
Why do you have Field of Ruin?
To deal with other little... Okay, first of all, I do it for two things. One of them is for like Ixalans or Canvas. You know, anytime any of those cards that give tokens or card draw or whatever, I mean those lands,
Yeah.
I like to get rid of them. The other thing is I like to use it now for deck thinning, or if, say I'm running my Boros Angel, I run two in there. Because there are certain situations where you stop it with your damn dragons. There are certain situations where I have like one white and I need another white, you know. So it helps me get the card I need, the land I need.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so annoying. Alright.
You use like
the hard way.
Oh, he's doing it, folks. Going in with 1/2/2 goblin.
That's the only way to go. I know you got some kind of board wipe where you do like two or some crap like that.
That's not how I play it.
God damn it, stop it! Woo! There's no woo.
Oh yeah, this is great. Gonna cost you 2 more again, or are you gonna do Banefire?
Doo-doo-doo.
Damn, you know someone's desperate right there.
Yep.
What are you watching in the background?
Oh, my uncle's watching. He's watching. I don't even know what he's watching. So bringing up back to modern. So you were talking about how this product isn't for everybody. Did you see the interview where they just came out? One of the people working on the project or whoever the spokesperson was like, "Well, this product is not for everyone." I was like, "Damn." I was like, "That is gangster right there. You're just telling people, bye, poor people." Let them.
I mean, you know,
let them
own it.
Commons.
This is not for no common folk.
You know, instead of let them eat, it'd be like, let them play with starter decks. See, I knew you had that crap.
I was like, exactly. We make dual decks for this.
Take the damage. Please, just take the damage.
Of course I
Yeah.
can do damage.
I just want you to take the damage.
I'm like, yeah, I have no problem with that.
You don't got no problem with that, bro? You gonna take it again?
Yeah.
You gonna take it again?
You're gonna have to use another shock in your hand.
You gonna take it? I dare you. Yeah, you know better. Woo! Or Ric Flair you. So I thought that was pretty ballsy of them to just come out and just be like, you know what this ain't for everybody, and for all you people out there, who don't um, can't afford this product, sorry, sucks to be poor, or sucks not to have a good job, or whatever it is. 'Cause I mean, think about what that kind of statement is saying. I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah.
it is an elitist statement when you say this product or whatever is not. Oh, damn! I was so close too.
Discard it. Discard it, sir.
Dude, why do I gotta? All right, now I'm just one lightning shock away. And you know what the cool thing is? I haven't drawn a lightning shock yet, a lightning strike yet. Let's see. I'm on the clock, and he's just one burn spell away. You know what's cool? So he's got one card in hand called an instant, right, people? He's got Nicol Bolas, who can do unspeakable wrong to me.
Oh, good God.
And then he has Clifftop Retreat. There's so much he can do to me. I'm like so scared. I can only do this to you.
Really? Really?
You had this coming. Talking all that smack. Let me hold on. Before you get back to modern, talking about Ultimate Masters here. So he texts me. Brian's like, I'm free now if you want to lose. Happy crying laughter face. Happy crying laughter face. So yeah, don't feel sorry for him, people. It's coming. Talking smack.
You know, this is what I do. That's what I do.
Pretty much. And you know, that's what I enjoy about this game, is that you get together with a group of friends, and maybe not everybody that you play with at your LGS is going to be your friend, or you're not even going to like most of the people there, to be honest, in some places. But every now and then you'll find someone cool, like Brian found me. That's all I'm trying to say. Sometimes you get lucky, and you find a good person like me. So Brian, you're a lucky person.
So fortunate.
You can thank Magic for meeting me.
It was a slow day, folks.
You're like, I didn't think you had any friends, people.
I know, I was just like, okay, well, who is this guy? Sitting over here alone on the table.
Looking like a lost puppy looking to be adopted. Except, you know, with a lost puppy, they look cute and adorable. Joaquin looked like he hasn't showered in weeks.
It's true.
Give him a flea bath. Yeah, no. When I started selling Magic the Gathering cards back in a little bit like a year after Rise of Eldrazi, give or take. Oh hell no, that ain't cool. Only I get to do that to you. That's not cool.
Well, you can just play some more. Oh damn! Look at you, you're so cool.
I am cool. Don't you forget how cool I am. That was uncalled for. That really was.
I'll do it again.
Alright. What the hell are you playing? You're all over the place. I did not expect this. Moments of craving to come out.
It's so fitting too because I do love vampire. Oh, what is this?
I love this card.
Oh man!
I'm hoping that Guild of Ravnica will, or the next set will have. Is it Ozark or is it?
Yeah. Well, we have the rest of the guilds.
And I also like Merfolks too, so hopefully Merfolks Simic will be enhanced, those two decks with vampires and Merfolks. Alright, back to. So when I was selling cards, what my friend Mike Kilker from PFC Games. Oh, stop this crap, dude. Oh, hell no. You gonna make me discard a card?
Yeah.
Chase stokes the forge.
You don't need those land.
I gotta.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Can you please discard a
No
card?
fire, no steel.
Oh, murder. Wonders how I have a.
God.
Excuse me,
You're
sir.
just
Go ahead and
no
please discard a card.
fire, no steel.
Look at that. Look at that. See, you had a swamp. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh, God. Oh,
Oh wow, you desperate.
I'm very desperate. If I'm gonna lose this, I'm gonna make you pay the iron price.
The other
Make
lobber.
someone pay the iron price.
Yep.
Let's
So
first do this.
No fire, no
stop
steel.
it. Stop plus oneing you. I need to kill you. So
Let's
Mike
do
taught
it.
me that when it came to magic. Oh damn it. Well, at least I got that out. That
What do you mean? You got a 1/1.
shut up.
You keep that in your hand.
No, I'm not. So there was a time when you would collect.
Cover my horns.
You would collect fat packs, or what they call them bundles now, and you held a case of whatever the current set was. Regardless of how bad it was, you held it because there weren't no reprints at the time. This is before Modern Masters. And that was the norm. You held on to boxes. It's not like that anymore. I mean, some people still do, because some people like to collect boxes, but now they're not collecting up. Well, I guess after beating you 2 in a row, I guess I have this covered.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. You are 100% there.
This ain't Super Friends, is it?
Oh, it's Super Friends.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Who do I
oh,
get
oh,
rid
who
of
you gonna
first? Let's get rid of him. Yeah, start with
You
that.
want to keep a hand?
Yep.
And folks, that's what we call team punt.
Yeah.
Because this gentleman here forgot that Veraska does this.
Oh no, no. Oh.
It's always good to know that team punt is going strong.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. This is why you watch my channel, people. Not to learn how to play Magic, but how not to play Magic.
Decisions.
Oh man, just kill me quick, dude.
Oh, we're gonna take our lovely, lovely time. Don't you worry.
You're like, you want to talk about Modern? Well, Modern covers a lot.
That's only one thing you want to talk, and then afterwards, you know what? You're like, oh, Brian texted me that I'm ready to lose. Ah, ha 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 ha.
Okay, so since this game's gonna take a while of Brian getting all his planeswalkers out like last time.
Don't worry. This is great. That was a great match, by the way.
No, that was a very bad match. I should have conceded. I should have conceded. There's nothing I can do against this deck.
It is beautiful time to be alive. That's what
That's not true. I got some Verascas. Oh no, I only got one more left.
Oh, that's great.
That's how you. That's how you collected and you sold Magic, because this is before Modern Masters reprints, right?
Yeah.
And
Hurry!
this was also really right after Eldrazi did they start introducing the modern format, right?
Fire, no steel.
Oh,
Because I
don't know.
remember Zendikar was going for dirt cheap, and then or was it around the same time, and then it just slowly started picking up, and it was because of modern. You know what? I got a phone. Look that up.
Hey, look at that! You drained me for one life.
Yeah, but you keep gaining 2. Stop it!
Oh, happy day!
It's not happy days.
Why are you killing me?
I need to start playing the Game of Thrones, the Songs of Castamere, whatever. Castamere, whatever.
Oh, I should start playing the Raids of Castamere.
Yeah, the Raids of Castamere.
That's a great suggestion. Yes, we should be playing that song of this right now in the background because that
Let
is
me look up the
basically what
modern. Let me find. So May 19th, 2011. So, okay, I was right. So pretty much a little bit after Eldrazi, because Rise of Eldrazi was around 2009, because that's when my first team moved up here to Seattle. And, you know, Zendikar fetch lands, you could get those for like under 10. It was crazy. Everybody was just like, well, they're one and done now. They're not in standard. We just got to wait to see if they reprint them in the core sets, and maybe they will, maybe they won't, type of situation.
Plenty more where that came from.
And that's just not the case. And the reason why I'm bringing this conversation back around again is because they're going to reprint these. They never said that they are not going to stop reprinting modern standards. They just said that they're not going to continue the modern Masters format. They're just going to come up with another name, and they're going to call it something else. What? I do not know. Stop gaining life, dude. There's no need for that.
beautiful, isn't it?
Not beautiful. Alright. Oh.
Balance brought back to the world.
I have to wait for the ad. Okay.
You have to wait for the ad. I was like, that's an interesting song to be playing when you lost.
I wanted to have this towards the end while you were kicking my butt. But someone couldn't wait.
I was like, you asked me to speed it up. I have 4 planeswalkers now. You weren't doing anything.
This is how every Magic player feels when they just get stomped like that. Especially when the violin comes in right there at that moment. And see, at that pitch right there is when you draw your next card, and it's a land. You realize there's nothing left you can do.
This is true. It's true.
So I got another one up, and I got the trial scene up for the next whoever. Okay, so this next match is going to be if as the other players is starting to lose or about to lose. So Game of Thrones season 6, when Cersei acts her plan and starts blowing everybody to hell. You know how they started playing that music and setting everything up? That's what I'm going to play. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? Because I don't want to hear that music.
Well, I went ahead and I just picked another janky deck.
Play this. See how this goes. And that's how I feel about modern. And the reason why I relate it to comic books in the sense, I'd rather spend $200 on first appearance of either Carol Danvers, but more importantly, for the new comic book collectors, they're more interested in the first appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel or Marvel.
Yeah.
And I'd rather spend the money on that than buy a whole bunch of Magic staples.
Well, I think that's fair. I mean, I think everyone's got the one thing that they want to put their money towards, if anything, you know?
But see, I'm into comic books and Magic the Gathering. But for me, financially, looking at what is going to, you know, what cards are going to rise and make more of a profit, it's comic books. Now, people go, hey, you know, Black Lotus is worth like it's like 10 to 20 grand now. Yeah, that's one card. If you know, with my video right now, from when I started back to collecting books in March, when I get back, I'm going to be doing a key issue, and I'm going to show you all the keys that I bought. I'm going to look back in all the videos to see what prices that I have, that I said I bought them for. And because eBay doesn't always keep all your records of everything that you buy, they only do up to a certain point. And then we're going to check, you know, when I get close to the year mark, how much those have gone up in value. And that's a better return for me on money-wise for these cards than, you know, getting Magic the Gathering cards. And the other thing is with comic books is you can get really cheap books like in dollar bins that can go up to 20, 40, 50 bucks, like when a movie announces or whatever. You don't really have that kind of a big swing for a majority of Magic the Gathering cards in the sense of a sleeper. You know what I'm saying? Where you know that certain cards are going to come out. Now, there are the exceptions to the rule. At one point, I was being made fun of at the store, and they're like, "You made fun of at the store, Joaquin? That's a shocker." After watching your gameplay, I don't see why you don't go home crying every day. Well, I did.
I mean, you're a dedicated member of Team Fun.
So, I called Hathaway. When Hathaway first came out, I go, "Well, I like this card. It's cool." And they would just shake their head. Joaquin. They're, you know, this is before Red took off and everything, and there wasn't much I could do, you know. So they're all making fun of me. And I wish I would have bought like at least I don't know, 10 of those cards. Because then I would have been.
Azure went from a $5 card, easily jumped up to 20. Scarab God, same thing. Scarab God is definitely the one that went from, I think, like a $5, $8 card, and then shot up to $40, $50.
Yep.
And it just became a staple of Standard for a while. Woo!
Uh-oh. Okay. We're getting close to endgame now.
Damn. Look at Murpho going strong.
Someone's gonna die real quick.
Another one? Another one? Damn, another one?
This music's so appropriate for it right now.
Oh my goodness, Sleep is such a good card.
Only gotta have haste.
Oh, you're telling me.
Oh, this music is so appropriate to you, like, with your, it does not matter what I choose to block.
Are you just gonna take it all? This is living proof that variance can strike anyone.
You failed the challenge. The light of the seven has judged you, Brian.
And this trick is why he gets people to stop playing janky decks and pull out real decks to put it back in place.
So the moral of this story is, every now and then Joaquin gets super hot. Woo, you see me in Vegas, people. That's why I earned my nickname up in Seattle. They refer to me as Vegas. And the reason for that, you don't want to roll dice against me, son. Let's see, what else I'm going to switch up with? Have some fun. So, I hope you people out there are having fun with your boxes and, buying it mostly, really just buying it for entertainment and light speculation, but really just know what you're getting into and have the pockets to be able to withstand if it goes at a loss. Because we are all banking on that they will reprint no modern staples for 1 year. So towards the end of the year, if when it comes close to December, if they have not released any new modern staples, I'm going to make a statement, and Brian, you can tell me whether you agree or not. I'd say sell some of those modern staples at that point, towards the end of the year.
Towards the end of next year?
Yep. Let's just say it's rolling on November, end of November, going in December. People are willing to start spending their money, and you know that they have not. They're just doing the regular, set rotations and little miniature products and gift boxes. But there are no modern staples, and if they are, they're minor. Sell at that point?
Yeah, it depends on where modern is at, but yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't see them going 2 years without introducing some kind of modern package. I just don't.
Either that or they just formally reprint some of the cards in the new sets again.
I found another song for this next match.
Alright, just make sure you play it.
Hey man, I gotta do something to keep the 5 people who are watching entertained.
Oh damn, look at the unicorn.
Yep. Alright, let's see if this will start working. Give it some background. Oh no, I didn't want that. I want the soundtrack. What the heck did you play? Oh hell no. Alright.
Oh damn!
Yeah, I'm gonna put an end to that right there. Alright. So that's a double trigger for you on that?
That would be three triggers.
Oh, that just got out of hand. Decisions. I feel like I'm playing a very dangerous game here. I think this is the crucial part of the match.
Making your low quality sound out of here.
I think the music adds to the drama. Am I making the right decision? Stop it! Damn it, Floyd. Damn it, you got 3 cards in hand, I have 1. What the hell? Uh-oh. I'm in so much trouble.
Oh, that's so fitting, isn't it? Folks, you gotta admire the fact that he just realized that we're bringing back this stuff.
I must sacrifice him now.
Look how far you've come.
No, I want to get one more use from him. Damn it.
Oh, don't worry about it, friend.
No. I was like, if I can get 6, I might be able to pull this game out.
Oh, you were confident there, weren't you, friend? I wish.
Why are you getting life? What's giving you life? Oh.
Wild Growth
man.
Walker.
Remember earlier, people, when I was talking about how this is the music you hear when you want to draw an answer, and instead you draw a land. This is what you hear in your head. And now the rains are falling.
I was definitely falling on you.
Oh, that's so true in Seattle. It's summertime. The rains are falling. Oh, come on, now you're just overdoing it. I hope I get a board wipe. Let me top deck. A
Yeah,
cleansing.
you get your board wipe, friend. You get your board wipe.
Take that.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
So much life.
much damage on the crackback. Really?
Woo! People get cocky, when they win against jank decks that like, you're forced to bring out a real deck so that you be reminded that this is their usual thing.
That hurt.
Why aren't you playing the song?
I did play the song. The song ran out. Whoa, we are at an hour recording. Damn, I should have stopped this a long time ago.
Oh, you were supposed to stop this at half hour, man.
I know, man. We got caught up. Got caught up in talking, talking about things. Talking about prices of modern and just having fun. And really, when it comes down to this
you can
game,
cut it off when it's like
what?
Like at half hour, you can go and cut it off when the matches ends.
You know what I can do? I can break it up into 2 parts. No, it's 1 hour. Those people who like watching my stream, they watch it. They'll watch it. Or not.
I was going to say, I don't know.
But you know what the funny part of all this is? They're going to watch the beginning and see me kick your butt twice. And, on that'll do it, people. If you are new to the channel, hello, and hit the subscribe button. I hope you like what you see. During the middle of the week, it's usually Magic the Gathering content, but I couldn't get a hold of Brian on this weekend because apparently he has a life, and he didn't have time for me. That's okay. I was out here just doing nothing. No, I was spending time with my family. So that'll do it. In the description below, there are links how to either support the channel, learn about my Patreon and the program that I developed to teach little kids how to draw. I also have Instagram, and I'm working on my Facebook page. I got to start doing that. And that'll do it, people. I hope you enjoyed this show. And Brian, any shout-outs to anybody?
No, we're all good.
You're all good. And that'll do it, people. Take care.